In what moment did you realize your life would never be the same? I was 14 when my school counselor kept pulling me aside. He'd ask if everything was okay at home. I always said yes because technically my mom wasn't hitting me anymore, just screaming that I was worthless every morning before school. The verbal stuff didn't count as abuse, right? I had no friends. My mom's schizophrenia meant I never knew which version of her I'd come home to. Some days she'd make dinner, other days she'd accuse me of stealing her cigarettes and lock me in the closet for hours. She didn't work, just sat on our stained couch, chain smoking and playing solitaire. I'd wake myself up at 6 a.m., make breakfast, and she'd complain about the smell of eggs. "You're useless," she'd say without looking up from her cards. "I should have sent you to that special school for stupid kids." The previous summer, she'd read my diary where I wrote about wanting to die. She never admitted it, but the beatings stopped after that. Her church friends stopped coming over to slap me and scream Bible verses too. Now it was just her voice, every single day, telling me I was unlovable. She put me in this tiny Christian private school the church paid for. I was the only kid from a single-parent, low-income home. Everyone else had 2 parents and nice cars. I walked around with my head down, and someone told my mom I never smiled. She grounded me for a week for embarrassing her. I tried out for the school play that fall. I actually made it. For the first time in years, I felt proud of something, but my mom turned it into a weapon. "Didn't fold the laundry right? No play for you. Sang while doing dishes? Keep it up and I'll make you quit." Eventually, I just quit myself. It was easier than having it held over my head every day. Then one day, this girl Maya approached me at lunch. She was nice, popular, had friends. I had no idea why she was talking to me, but we started eating lunch together, and a few weeks later, she asked if I wanted to sleep over that weekend. Her house was beautiful. 2-story, clean, warm. Her parents were making dinner when we got there, and her little brother was doing homework at the kitchen table. It was loud and chaotic in the best way possible. They asked me about school, laughed at Maya's stories, and no one screamed. That night, we stayed up late talking. She had a canopy bed and string lights on her wall. I'd never seen a bedroom that looked like it came from a magazine. The next morning, her mom made pancakes, actual pancakes, from scratch, with everyone sitting together. On Saturday afternoon, Maya had to leave for piano lessons. "Just hang out in my room. I'll be back in an hour," she said. I was reading one of her books when her parents knocked on the door. They sat down on either side of me, and her dad was holding a folder. "We need to talk to you about something important," he said. My stomach dropped. I thought I'd done something wrong, that they were sending me home early. Her mom took my hand. "The school contacted us a few weeks ago. They asked if we'd be willing to become your foster parents." I couldn't breathe. Foster parents? The school had been planning this? Her dad opened the folder and pulled out papers. "We've already been approved. We have a room ready for you, but this has to be your choice." He slid a contract across the bed. "You have 30 minutes to decide if you want to live with us." 30 minutes. I was 14 years old. These people were complete strangers. Yes, they'd been nice for one weekend, but I didn't actually know them. My mom was the only family I'd ever known. I knew I was stupid, she told me every day. I knew I was worthless and unlovable. What if I made the wrong choice? What if they changed their minds? What if I was too broken to fix? But then I thought about going home, to the cigarette smoke and the yelling, to the closet, to being told I ruined her life just by existing. My hands were shaking when I picked up the pen. I could barely write my name, but I signed it. Maya's mom started crying and hugged me. Her dad said, "Welcome to the family." When Maya came home an hour later, her mom called out, "Maya, come say hi to your new sister." Maya screamed and ran upstairs to hug me. That night at dinner, her mom passed me the mashed potatoes and said, "Welcome home, sweetie." She was talking to me, not to Maya, to me. I had a home, I had a family, and I knew right then that nothing would ever be the same.